Hola, mi bamboo. Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4. How are you? Not the snipiest of entries here go long, but we are in the money, baby. God damn. I'm gonna add two more contracts here, long on my side. I'm gonna cap my risk here, and let's have a look at what we have. So what's up? How are you guys? How are you? So let's have a look at the Nasdaq. Hello, Charles. How are y'all? Remove drop. Looking at the Nasdaq. All right. So I'm gonna add the session zones again. All right. So big ass liquidity. What? Not the big ass break to the upside here on the minute chart. Let's go to a 5 minute chart, right? So big break of the structure to the upside here after this liquidity grab. So we're looking for longs on the Nasdaq. Maybe nothing is set in stone at the moment. Should this be the setup. So yeah, I mean, let's wait and see because I see absolutely no setup at all on the Nasdaq long just yet, right? Now, should that be the liquidity grab that I'm talking about? Now, this let's see, we are in discount, so that's cool. That's a cool feat. Um, my entire point of interest would be this from yeah, from the lows here, this OB, right, on the 1 minute chart till this inverted fair value gap or that imbalance, right? So I'm gonna look for a market structure shift here in all of this zone. Here's my point of interest, right? I need a market structure shift here along on the Nasdaq in order for me to to place those longs. I'm not gonna place a. I mean, I could place a starter long here, right? Which I'm gonna do actually. Just two micro contracts. I'm gonna go along here. Two micro contracts on the Nasdaq. Very tight, very tight risk. Sell stop. All right, and let's see what happens. Right, this is very aggressive. I need a market structure shift on the Nasdaq. Now, S&P 500. I was looking at the same thing. I'm good, thank you. S&P 500. I was looking at the same thing. So I'm gonna grab this indicator. This indicator only shows me the zones, right? The ranges on the Asian session, the London session, and if you want it, it's called Asian session range, right? Um, Style, background, no background, no background is. Field, no field color, no field color, no field color. That's why. All right, so this indicator just shows me the ranges, right, on the sessions that we're looking at. All right, so that was a cool entry. I'm gonna send this as an aggressive entry, live trade. Uh-huh. Uh, to my VAPs. So I need to Nasdaq 100. Should we get here? Okay. So I'm gonna grab. I don't know. I don't even know how much I need to grab here. I'll do a tenner buy, and that's how much? That's $4. No. Yeah. So I'm gonna delete that. And one. I'm gonna grab a 5 then. 5 lot long. Yeah. All right. So that's live trade. NAS 100. 18505. 18505. All right, so that's my Nasdaq trade. Gold, still on a drawdown. Still on a drawdown, which is okay. Right. We are looking at the E-mini S&P 500. So this is a starter position. On the Nasdaq long. All right, so let me just delete everything here because this indicator gives a ton of lines that I don't dig. You know, I have some gringas here that I'm gonna eat. I'm long gold, man. I'm long gold. I got filled around 23.69. Hold on. I got filled at exactly 23.47. ¿Qué pasa, güey? ¿No? All right, so this is on the 5-minute chart. Pretty nice, if you ask me. Pretty nice long on the Nasdaq here. This is good. Now that we had that reaction, right, that good reaction to my point of interest on the Nasdaq, I'm going to look for longs, to add to my longs, right? Now let's go to the minute chart. Let's see. Here's what I need. I need a break of the highs here. This is the displacement that I need when this is the last sweep of the lows. This is why my long at the point of interest is aggressive, because we haven't had that market structure shift from immediately bearish to bullish. So yeah, it's an aggressive entry, but should we get this, then I'm going to add more longs to this trade. So that's a trade that I'm hunting, right, guys? This is the trade I'm hunting. Gold's still looking very good. Nasdaq up, and if we get that changing character here, that's how where I am. I'm gonna add the rest of my risk. No. Oh, did I get stopped out? I don't know. I'm also long Bitcoin. But this is a swing trade. Yeah, I don't know what happened here. Baby, you're a fine. Oh, I'm gonna get stopped out on gold longs. All right, that's okay. That is okay. Finally, that's fine. I'm still up hips this week, so I'm okay losing 1 hour right now. Gold. Let's see what we can have done differently after we get stopped out, of course. That is. No. Usted quiere comer miringa, ¿ah? ¿Ves? Okay. All right. Got stopped out gold. Let's see what we could have done differently. 1 hour chart. I am really not too keen on flipping um, on my positions, but you know, really not too keen on doing that. But that's all right. Okay, so got stopped out here short, long on gold. That's okay. And let's have a look at the Nasdaq. Nasdaq broke with this low. That means that this should in fact be my last trip of the lows. This is why this was an aggressive entry long on the Nasdaq. Let's see about that S&P 500. Uh-huh. Pam, 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 pam. Now the question remains: could I look for longs in the gold market? And the answer is no. All right, stop out. E-mini Nasdaq 2. Now, I could in fact look for shorts again on gold, but I'm done for the day with a minus 1.5 R. That's okay because I was up about 9 R for the week, so I'm fine. Now, if we go to the 5 minute chart, we could in fact look for shorts in this market right around this level right here. Again, short golds, but I won't do that. I'm done for the day, mates. This would be my entire point of interest. There you go. And yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to still look for longs on the Nasdaq. I'm still looking for longs on the Nasdaq. Still looking for longs on the S&P 500. That's why I am still live. Hola, señora. Pum pum. All right. I'm gonna take some aggressive S&P 500 longs here. I'm gonna take three. Very aggressive. Not sending this to anybody. This is a very, very aggressive entry. Starter position again. Um, Now, same idea here, same idea here. We swept with the lows of the move, right? So I'm actually going to place it also here. I need to because, all right, S&P. So if this is a buy, all right. So I need to do to buy. Okay, so last trade of the day. By now at 53.30, 52.30. So the stop loss on the S&P 500 longs is um, there 52.60, 52.20.60. All right, 60. I'm gonna place my stop losses here on futures. Sell stop. There you go. This is a very aggressive entry again. So let's wait and see what happens. Now, this is the whole idea behind this. Right, we swept with the lows. Now, we swept with the lows here, right? We swept with the lows, uh, then created a break of the structure right there. So, right there, I'm sorry. The break of the London highs, right here, the break of the London highs is where we created that market structure shift. Why? Because that is the high that created the last sweep of the low. So I'm going to delete this. So here's the deal. Here's the deal, right? We got a sweep of the lows, right? This is a liquidation of the lows. We need to look at the high that created that liquidation, which is this one. When at the open we broke with those highs, we created that market structure shift. Now we are tapping into the order block where buyers started to jump in, which is my buy zone, right? That is absolutely gorgeous setup. And if we go to the higher time frames, we are tapping into a very important area too. So there you go. There you go. I'm gonna create that video. All right, guys, how are you? This is my last trade of the day, and it's an S&P 500 long. So basically, what I'm looking at here is this. This is the entire Asian session range, and pre-market we liquidated with the actual lows of that range. Then buyers started to jump in here and broke with the highs that created that liquidation of the lows, creating a market structure shift, right? So that's the setup. Now, I waited for price to hit my point of interest, which is this entire zone concerning of a breaker block, fair value gap, or an imbalance, and an order block, etc. Now, very strong area to buy in. Now, I got in long on an aggressive entry at 0.5% risk, and I'm going to target the highs of the move here for about a 3R or so. All right, so that's me, guys. I am going to if this stops me out, I'm gonna be down 2R for the day, and I'm gonna be done. That's my max loss. And it seems like I am going to get stopped out. So, I don't know. Maybe. All right. I don't know. It seems like it, right? It seems like it. But we don't know, right? We never know until and if we hit stop loss, until it actually hits. So we're holding until that happens. That's why these aggressive entries are only at 0.5 percent or half an hour, half my normal risk. Um, and should we create a good market structure shift on the 1 minute chart on a break of these highs, I will add to this position. That's the whole idea, right? That's the whole idea. So we need this, and I'll add again here my full risk. All right, so that's me, guys. I see there's no questions. You're welcome. Not the best trade today, but that's okay. You will have losing days. The whole idea is to keep them small and to have a risk management. Mine is 2R, and if I get stopped out of this, I hit it, and that's okay. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.